Hey world, it's Tobo. It is November the 2nd of 2014. And, well, that was weird. And welcome back to the party. I gained an extra hour of sleep last night because daylight, it still says Eastern Daylight Time on my live screen. Need to fix that. But yeah, it is time to cast some Spy Party. No details as of yet as far as the Friday night cast with Warning Track. But again, at Tobo TV is where you can find any information along those lines. When I know what said information is, I will make sure to keep you guys updated. But today, we're going to be casting Magician versus Moons. A set that was uploaded, I believe, last night. Or yesterday morning. Sometime yesterday. So, kind of wanted to jump on this fairly quickly. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited about this one. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to say before we get going. I don't think so. So without any further ado, let's get into this. Starting things out, this is a 20-game set. It looks like we've got 6 Courtyard 2, 2 games of Ballroom, 4 games of Balcony, 4 games of Veranda, and 4 games of New High-Rise. So this is going to be quite... The room looks so... Does it? Like, I know I have a slightly different camera angle because I have a different screen set up now. So there's that. Looks the same room to me. Oh, because of the sunlight, yeah. That's a thing. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting and varied set. We're actually starting from the beginning this time, interestingly enough. And yeah. Yes, Moon, daylight savings. You are bang on. That's why light is happening like this right now. That's exactly it. So, without any further ado, let's jump into things. Starting things out, any 4 of 6 Courtyard 2 with Magician on the Spy, Moons on the Sniper, in 3, 2, 1, playing it. And away we go. So, Magician starting things out with what looks like a window flirt. A quick white test there for 34%. Hang on. What? What? Huh? Wait. What? Huh? Hang on. What? You got low lit. How'd I get low lit? Okay, let's investigate. Game starts. Walks over to the window for this flirt. Flirts. Rejects a drink. The only thing I could think it could possibly be was the weird path in the conversation. Ah, it's an unfortunate start for Moons. Oh my god, that is unfortunate. So, anyways, Magician then is going to go flirt again. Another white test. A bit of distance on that one for 66%, but still can't. Uh-oh. It's okay, he's low lit. Everything's fine. Unfortunate behind the back bug attempt did not go off as planned. He does have the ability to finish this up with a close white as far as the flirt goes, so that's going to be helpful. Ah, God! Man, cannot catch a break with that seduction target. Went to chase him, then he turned around and went to where he left from. Okay, now he gives chase again finishes up his flirt. That's all he's got done, but he does have that low light that was very confusing. And there he gets the bug in as the ambassador walks up next to him. He's able to pick it up in conversation. Nice little opportunistic moment there coming out of Magician. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to this game considering the low light. BB comes off, 1 minute left to play. All he's got to do is step into statues, which he does. And yeah, a little bit of an anticlimactic start to this match. I really cannot figure out what the reasoning behind that low light was. It must have been... The only thing I could think it could possibly be was the path into the conversation, but... The world may never know. Magician picks up a quick game win off the top. As Moon steps into the spiral, it is any 4 of 6 Courtyard 2 with no fingerprint. Let's get right on into this. Let's get right on in. Magician, sorry, fixed it. Moons, interestingly enough, is spending a considerable amount of time under AI control. Is Moons no controlling? No, he's not. Okay. That was almost bad. But he does indeed step in for the first flirt. Hits a green test on that for 51%. The potential for the 2 flirt is very much alive at the moment. Innocently taking a drink. I'm liking the play from Moons so far. I don't know how I feel about the no control for so long. And he is playing rather slowly, so he is going to need to motor a little bit at the end of this game, but the double agent walking in to say hi, that could be quite good. Unfortunate timing of the AI stepping away, able to give a few pretty solid lowlights to Magician, so that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. Moose has not been highlighted yet. He steps back in to see if he can pick up the 2 flirt coming off of this. Does he get it? He does not. It is a white test. It's up to 85%. So 1 more flirt is going to finish this up. The only problem right now is the clock. Moons really does have to start moving quickly with only 1 minute and 15 left to play. Not been to the statues yet. Does not have his hardtail done. This is going to be difficult for Moons to pull off, especially since the timer is really being run down here. 1 minute left to play. Finally here, stepping into statues. This is going to be a pretty tight finish for Moons. Might be able to get away with a swap. Magician not coming around. Does not wind up trying it. Just picking up his inspects nice and safely. He's looking to set up a bug here. I don't think Magician's going to let that slide. Here it comes. Indeed, he does take the innocent path by the ambassador. No bug was attempted. Not able to get the seduction target, so he is going to give chase. There's the flirt coming off. He needs to call Toby over right now. That's his only chance at this, but the shot comes off anyways. And Magician coming off to a quick 2-point. I look so weird in natural lighting. I may have to try to find a way to, like, it's like my chin gets lit very dramatically. It's odd. I'm gonna have to, like, find a way to fix that for next time, because that's weird. Anyway, Magician gets off to a quick 2-game lead here. Steps back into the spiral once more. Once again, any 4 of 6 on Courtyard 2 with no fingerprint. Magician got away pretty easy with the fast low light in his first game. Let's see how the second one treats him. Not the greatest bouncing coming off the top. I don't think this flirt is going to come off. Indeed, it does not. A little bit of an unfold. What was... Seduction target, you were such a jerk. Oh, that was hilarious. Alright, so... Magician going to start things off with a contact, it looks like. It is going to be a white test. Might be able to use it to cover a purloin. Does exactly that on the green test. Brilliant little play by Magician coming out of there. That's going to be very helpful for him. And he does pick up a highlight for his positioning in the conversation. Purloin has not been taken yet, actually. There it finally comes off. Moons gets a good look at that, I think. There he sees it, for sure. Does he know who did it? A couple of lowlights coming off. His Magician picks up his first flirt, 34%. He's moving very quickly here. This could be quite an impressive game. Moons knows he was late on that purloin, not able to get nearly as much from it as he would like. Magician, I like the little move of taking the extra drink there. It will get you neutral it from a great many people. Minute and 15 left on the clock. Needs 2 flirts and a statue visit as he finally steps in for the second flirt. Should be able to get things done before overtime hits. Being very patient on this talk, though. There it comes off for 68%. So, and the low light comes off too. Moons knew he was a little bit too far behind, started playing aggressively as far as his lights were concerned. Did not wind up working out for him. It's now all Magician has to do is complete his missions. He's only got 30 seconds left on the clock. Moons is going to have a very difficult time not shooting someone, I think. He knows he's behind. He knows purloin has already come off. As soon as somebody does something that looks like it could be a mission completion, he's going to take the shot. There's the bug coming across! What a play! Oh no, the pathing is terrible, but he's still low lit. It doesn't matter. He's dancing, but it's not... Oh god, the dancing when he's low lit. That's so awesome. Magician coming up with a game win off and, well, off a purloin, to be honest. Not the kind of thing that you usually see. We saw a lot of it the other day, actually. But Magician picking up that quick game. All because Moons was not quite there. Why not dance? Hello, Magician. How are you? Yeah, Moons was not quite there on the purloin, largely because of Magician's banana bread, and it all spiraled downhill from there. And Magician suddenly up 3-0 as Moons steps into the spiral. Let's see how he deals with this one. Very good idea to let the AI control him to safety that time around. It does step away from conversation early to step in for his first flirt.
And the end of red.
And the BB coming off on the green test as well. The interruption there, not something I can entirely agree with, but it doesn't pick him up a highlight or anything of the sort. 34% on the flirt. Contact done. Pretty strong start from Moons here. Let's see if he can follow up on it. Also, if I accidentally leave the mouse on screen, feel free to yell at me. It drives me insane when people do that. Moon's playing this out very slowly. He got a nice fast start and wants to capitalize on it. But... Ooh, that was some pretty darn solid bouncing coming out of there. Very nice stuff. You can definitely be forgiven for the loop after the bounces happened. That was some interesting business with the seduction target there, but he is able to pick up a green from the distance, up to 75% here. One more white from a decent range. Most ranges, actually, will finish that up. Minute and 20 left to play. Hasn't been to the statues yet. Has not been highlighted yet either, so it's not a huge deal as of yet. Unfortunately, went for the bug, stepping into conversation, and did indeed wind up getting caught out on it. Let's have a look at that from sniper view to see what Magician saw exactly. 3 steps away. Ah, there it was. It wasn't much, but Magician was watching. Man, 4-0 real quick there. Wow, apparently Magician says this is the first time he ever played against Moons. Isn't that interesting? As time goes on, more and more of my face gets lit up. I think... Oh my god! Oh, that's so awesome! Chat. Oh god, Magician in the chat saying that that shot was actually hilarious because he saw someone in the chat say to shoot the Amba. So he looked at the Amba and a bug was happening. Oh man, that is amazing. Poor Moons. Oh, that's great. That is so awesome. Alright. Magician stepping back into the spiral here. Moons on the sniper. Get another one going on with no fingerprint. Ah, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Alright. Starting things off with a quick flirt and go. 34% right off the top. Banana bread coming off pretty early on. It is a white test. That shouldn't be too big a deal. God. I love my chat, by the way. My chat's the best chat. Very nice bug coming across, but Moons was finally able to catch him on the rotation. Magician not quite as fast as he had to be. The bug comes off, and Moon gets the shot. No, I don't think suggestions are going to involve having the AI bug for you, Magician. As awesome as that would be. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah. Last game on Courtyard 2. Before we move on to Balcony, No, we're going to move on to Ballroom next. We've got a couple games on Ballroom. And then we move into the Balcony. But first, we have one last game on Courtyard 2 with Moons on the Spy and Magician on the Sniper. Moons stepping in to get an early flirt here. Not able to hit the green, so 34% is going to be the start. As far as that is concerned, quick drink grab very early on. Not something you'll usually see spies doing. I'm noticing that Moons is very good at playing an AI. He doesn't necessarily get all his missions done, but he is indeed very strong at the roleplay. Might be able to pick up a banana bread while he's here. He does exactly that. Another white test coming off. 2 minutes and 5 left to play. He's playing this very slow. He's got a fair bit done. The green purloin comes off. That could be huge. I don't think Magician was looking very closely at it. Here comes the drink take. I think he's noticed. Moons has stepped out to pick up a quick flirt here. Another white, up to 68%. The guest list has indeed been noticed. A few lowlights coming out from Magician, but not nearly as much as he would like. Moon stepping into the statue here to get his inspects a little bit earlier on this time around. Not been highlight yet. And he gets away from the statue without getting lit. Moons has played an absolutely gorgeous game here. Finally takes a highlight as he steps away from the statues. And this should be it. As soon as he steps over to grab this flirt, this is going to be the game. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. I think he's gone to too high a distance. He needs to hit the green. I don't even know if the green's going to do it at this point. Does hit it. It's only 96%. Moons, trying to play too far away from his seduction target, does not manage to get his flirt done. That was could be a critical misstep from Moons. See how this turns out for him, but this could be bad. Does wind up stepping away here. 20 seconds left to play. The clock is very much running down. This could give Magician the chance he needs. But with so many highlights... Oh no! The seduction target steps away at the exact wrong moment! Moons has to give chase! Orange Dress luckily is talking. He goes for the flirt near the end. Gets the stop talk. Is it going to be? It is going to be the wrong shot. Moons very nearly shot himself in the foot near the end of that game by the misplacement of his flirt. But it wound up working out for him on that critical stop talk right at the end. Wow. Lots of very subtle stuff in that game. Hopefully the sun will be like behind a wall soon, so I don't have, so half of my face isn't like solid white. Yeah. I'm gonna need to find a fix for this. Anyway, that game was cool. That was a cool game. I like that game. Stepping into Ballroom here is going to be the next map to play. We've only got 2 games on this one. Starting things out is going to be Magician on the Spy, playing any 4 of 6. Missions that are active are Bug, Contact, Transfer, Swap, Inspect, and Seduce. So it's going to be no Fingerprint. It's going to be no Purloin, are the 2 missions that came off on this one. Let's see how Magician plays this. Interesting he pulled the Purloin off, because this is one of the maps where that is a particularly viable mission to do, far more so than on Courtyard 2, and he was getting a lot of play on Courtyard 2. Quick pair of inspects and a swap coming out from the top on Magician. That's scary. Lots and lots of cover, though, as far as this conversation is concerned. There's so many people there. Magician can't get a good look at that statue. Sorry, Moons can't get a good look at the statue as Magician picks up his flirt for 34%. That statue is still not been seen. I think this would have been a clean swap. I think he got away with this completely clean. That is very impressive. Actually does step right back into this conversation here to pick up his flirt. Still, Moons has not been able to get eyes on that statue. I don't even know if he remembers, and if he does, he'll likely be either second-guessing himself or going off in the completely wrong direction. Magician able to get a absolutely huge win off that statue swap. And The big low light from the weird path and taking him right back where he came from. That's a good low light. That is a very high percentage low light. Moon's just not able to catch a break this game as Magician finishes up his flirt. God, I feel bad for Moons. I really do. He's playing this out quite well. It's just... Magician stepping into the statue to finish up his inspect. Minute and 25 left to play. One mission left to do, and banana bread is available. There's nothing Moons can do at this point. The game, for him, is already lost. Not that I don't think... Oh! That could have been the moment he needed. But not quite able to catch it out. It's so difficult to see that kind of thing when it's just low light, especially with such a dark wall in the background. A Magician comes up with a big game win on the first game of Ballroom. Let us see if our friend Moons can answer back. This has been a very unusual set. Magician says Drawn told him to bug. Of course he did. Drawn always tells you to bug. You have to learn when to listen to him, although that did work out quite nicely. Oh, man. Alright. Next game, we've got Moon on the Spy, Magician's on the Sniper, last game of Ballroom. Looks like it's the same mission set as last time. So, no purloin and no fingerprint. Oh my god, that's so perfect. Ah, that is hilarious. I'm gonna quote that. Oh, that's going to become my forum signature, I think. So Moons, starting things off at center statue, does pick up a highlight for it, actually swaps it, and didn't inspect at all. What the what? Huh? What? Huh? I mean, at least pick up one inspection. That was weird. I mean, he's not dead, so I think he got away with the swap. What? What is happening? I'm so confused. Okay, so we flirted again. We're at 68%. God, I'm really out of it. 2 minutes and 15 left to play, in a very good position for the banana bread, but there are so many people outside of conversation, it's just not viable at the moment. 2 minutes left to play. Moons, very, very slow play coming out of him pretty much throughout. Looked like he was waiting on the timer flirt, but he does indeed decide to step away over to green bookcase. What's the plan here? What is the plan for Moons? Does indeed step away with that green book. Looking to finish up his flirt here, but so far away. He only pushes it up to 86%, so it is going to be a 4 flirt for him, which is unfortunate. Oh god, I thought he missed the pad for a moment there. That would have been terrifying. So, just innocently putting this book away. Never mind, that's not innocent! Moons! No! You can't do that, Moons. No, you can't. It doesn't work. Okay. So, going into balcony, we see Magician up 6-2. Going for 33 minutes. You know what? No. I'm going to skip over balcony. I'm going to skip over balcony so we can do veranda and we can do new high-rise. I want to be able to get those two in. And if we have time at the end, we'll come back to the balcony games. But balcony isn't particularly interesting as far as casts go anyways. So I'm going to skip over those. Step into some veranda. Starting things out with Magician on the Spy. Moons on the... Ah, God, my face looks so dumb with this lighting. Wish the sun would stop doing that. Alright, let's get into the game here. It's going to be any 5 of 7 with no fingerprint. Magician on the Spy, Moons on the Sniper. Magician... Cheese? Is he cheesing? It's not cheesing. He is going to pull away a red book off the top of the game, but he is not, in fact, cheesing. Bug? 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 There it is. There's the bug. Oh, just a moment too late. Did not quite come off. That is so unfortunate, because that would have been glorious. Does indeed move to put this book back. Oh! There! Yep! 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 Yeah. Yeah. That was... yeah. Moons! Good shot, my friend. Well done. You remembered. Good man. Good man. Alright, let's do another one. Moons on the Spy this time around. Magician on the Sniper. Yeah, let's do it. Oddly, we have Moons here, starting things off, like, all the way on the other end of the map, and the first thing he does is go to a center statue? Sorry, go to a front statue? That's weird. Gets a highlight for it, as well as his pair of inspects, but he does get highlight for it. That's weird, Moons. I don't know what your plan is here, but I likely don't agree with it. Just throwing that out there. Ooh, big bug coming off here. Looks like that came off nice and cleanly, actually. Very nice little play there. Able to slip that hardtail just barely in under Magician's nose. Stepping in here looking for a flirt at a rather unfortunate distance for it. Moon's not a big fan of close flirts, apparently, for some reason. 26% on that. He is going to do a green test if he wants to pick up any 3 flirtage. But this is very unusual. Usually you see people being very careful about the distance of their flirtations. People aren't generally willing to stand quite so far off. 2 minutes and 20 left to play. Not as much done as we would like, I think, but he does indeed step in the statue to finish up his... Oh! Swamp! Swamp alert! Magician knows he's there. Magician knows. This could be very bad. I think Moons may have just lost it then. Does he know? Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay, so Magician was freaking sunlight. No. Bad. Mer. So yeah, Magician saying in the chat that after she was in the convo with the Amba, he didn't actually see the bug but saw no one talking. So the whole game he was actually just like conversing with his stream about why he thinks it's this lady. He was waiting for confirmation. And a hardtail happening in front of you is some pretty solid confirmation. So there's that. Yep, Magician picking up the win on that one. Three to 7 is the current scoreline? Yeah, that looks right. So let's watch Magician step back into the spiral himself. See how he plays things here. Quick flirt and go to start things off. Actually, time adds as well. That's a white test on that. Moons, it doesn't look like is suspicious of anything at the moment. Magician using his time to make sure he doesn't get highlighted early on, really letting Moons, giving Moons time to build up suspects is what's going on at the moment, I believe. Pathing happened for a while, and then Magician brings himself over to the green bookcase. Green microphone transfer right as Moon zooms in. Not quite able to see that. Nice little play coming out from Magician there. Some unfortunate timing from Moons. Magician says he hates pathing. I do too, my friend. Don't worry, I'm bad at it. Magician picking up his second flirt, up to 68%. Really doing a good job of using his extra time to stay as inconspicuous as he can. Which mainly means avoiding the heck out of the statues. Interesting timing on the banana split there, catching Magician at an awkward angle. He's able to get away from it without any suspicion, although he does take the highlight from the statue visit, which is very understandable. 2 minutes and 35 left to play. Plenty of time on the clock. That was an odd little bit of movement there, but I highly doubt it will wind up being a problem. Magician playing things not. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh, that was no. That was bad no matter how you slice it. That was bad on both counts. Magician, don't do that. That's bad. I mean, it worked, but still, no. Don't know. That was not how I expected that game to come to a close. Let me put it that way. Last game of Veranda here. Moons stepping into the spy. Magician on the sniper. Current scoreline is 3-8 in favor of Magician. Let's get into this. Alright, have a good rest, Bloom. Thanks for coming out to watch. Moon starting things off here. A quick flirt off the top. 34% on that. Might actually go for a purloin super quickly. He does indeed. It is a white test. That could be a problem, but Magician doesn't... Oh, there you go. This could be bad. This could be bad. Highlight comes off. Does he know? One low light. I think Magician is not nearly as certain about this as he should be. Got one low light and 2 highlights. One of which was Moons, granted, but... And that is going to put him ahead, but it likely, if his lighting is indicative of his thought process, he's going to feel like he's quite a bit behind right now, and he's really not. Moon's picking up a green test on the flirt, up to 85%, and Moons is going to have a very difficult game of this, I think. As long as Magician can stay calm and play the game he's used to playing, I think this is going to turn out just fine for him. See Moon stepping into blue bookcase here, looking to get some microfilmage underway. Magician really watching him closely, making sure to keep that arm in view pretty much at all times. Moons winds up stepping out with this book. I hope he doesn't try to transfer it, because that's just going to be death immediately. Very nice little piece of pathing there for Moons, though. Finishing up his flirt as well. 2 minutes left to play. The one thing I'm worried about is I don't think Moons is going to be able to get away with inspects here. I really don't. Minute and 40 left on the clock. Huh. A little bit of an unfortunate bounce, but he was able to salvage it quite well. Winds up in a unfortunate. Oh god, the plant. Oh god. Is that a bullet? Nope. Nope, Magician knew something weird happened, but he wasn't quite sure what. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. That, ladies and gentlemen, that did not go as planned. So Magician manages to pull himself out of the first, what is it, 12 games? Up by 9. Yeah. Yeah, this Moons is having a bit of a rough time of things. Yeah, I know, it's not... Hi, Mananders, by the way, how are you? It's not actually darkness, it's the fact that because of daylight savings happened, the sun is literally there right now. And it's making half of my face, like, white. So, I need to find a way to fix this for next week. Same room, same lighting I usually have, except there's the sun happening, which we're not used to. So, that's a thing. But yeah, stepping into the last 4 games, quite likely. Magician up 9-3 as he steps into the spiral. Look, even hand is like pure white. Look at that. That is hilarious. I swear I'm not usually this pale. That joke was... Okay, let's quickly, spy party, go! Magician on the spy, Moons on the sniper, in any 4 of 8 new high-rise. Magician immediately starting things off at the statues, picking up a highlight for his troubles. God, that joke was terrible. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Magician, the quick 2 inspects and a highlight, not generally the way you want to start things out, especially with so few people on the map. Is indeed able to pick up a microfilm transfer on a green test, as well as a white flirt at the bookcase though, so that's a very solid start coming out of Magician here. I'm glad you liked it, Magician. I'm glad you liked it. Magician taking a quick drink here, so... He did it for the fingerprint, but no bug will be coming out of that hand for a while, at least. 2 minutes and 18 left to play. No mission completions, but a whole lot of progress. As Magician steps into the conversation with his seduction target for even more progress, and still no mission completions. It's a white test there, 61% on the flirt, which is a little bit unfortunate. If he wants to 3-flirt this, it is going to have to be a green test. There's no option there. The best you can get on a white test, even if you're like inside your seduction target. What did I just say? Anyways, the best you can get off a white flirt is 34%. So yeah, he's gonna need a green light if he wants to 3-flirt this. This got awkward. Alright, look, he's at a statue, he's inspecting, damn it. Oh god, what am I doing? This is a train wreck. Alright, we have a mission completion. We did it. We have 1 minute and 15 left on the clock. We finally have our first mission done. Let's finish this flirt. Oh god, this is not going as planned for me. It's going fine for Magician. Oh god, he got shot. Never mind. Never mind. That was a silly game. Alright, Moon's able to pick up a quick game win there. Actually paired you with your seduction target. That is impressive stuff. Wow. Good stuff. So 2 statue visits paired with the seduction target. I don't think he saw anything about the fingerprint or the microfilm transfer, but yeah, very well done on Moons there. Very impressive stuff. Let's watch him as he steps into the spiral. Magician on the sniper here in any 4 of 8 new highlights. Alright, Moons starting things off in the usual fashion, going for a flirt off the top of the game. Basic stuff. White test there, 34%. Exactly how most games of Spy Party start. There's absolutely nothing interesting about this so far. From Moon's perspective, Magician does have a highlight. 2 highlights, actually. I don't think any lowlights. He's playing this very, very slowly, which is not something you can generally afford to do on this map. At least not on any 4 of 8. Cooldown expired when seduction target stepped away. What is the plan for Moons going forward here? Because all he has is the 1 flirt, and there's only 2 minutes and 15 left to play. This is not looking that good for him. I think he's really trying to lay... he's laying unreasonably low right now, I think. We'll see how this works out for him, but I'm not optimistic. Stepping out for the statue visit here. I don't think this is the statue that's hot. I think it's the other one. Yeah, indeed. It was not this statue that was hot for fingerprint. He does pick up a highlight here. This is a bad situation for Moons. I don't know why he was doing what he'd been doing early on in the game. Maybe he was hoping for a low light for inactivity. That just does not seem like Magician's style. Picks up the highlight for his statue visit. Picks up his second flirt. There's only 1 minute and 10 left on the clock. He doesn't even have a whole lot of progress done. This is looking terrible for Moons. Magician really just has to make sure he stays patient. Let's see how this game progresses moving forward. I'm looking... Oh god, the bug! Oh god! Magician did not see it. Looked like something he would have, actually. But Moons was able to get away with that. I still don't think he's going to be able to finish this up. Does he get the fingerprint? He does not manage to get that done. Mission's done. Banana Bread Flirt, I guess, is the only way he can do this, but the AI are not going to cooperate with that. I don't think this is physically possible for Moons to do at this point. I really don't.
Banana Bread.
The fake BB comes off at 3 seconds left. That's not going to get you anywhere. Gonna do that, you have to do it at 11. Moons was his own worst enemy that game. There's really no other way to put it. That loss, I'm pretty sure was his own fault. Magician is someone who is very good about highlighting for statues. Very good about highlighting for statues. And he's not one to take risky low lights, generally, unless he feels like he's behind. So, I mean, what he did wasn't necessarily a bad play. It was just a bad play against Magician. And this late in the set, I feel like you should probably be comfortable enough with your opponent's play style to be able to pick out that things like that likely aren't going to work. But as Magician steps back into the spiral once again, for the second last game, it's going to be any 4 of 8, new high-rise again. Let's see how Magician plays this. He is entering in as boots, so I don't know why that's pertinent. The immediate purloin coming off. Highlight comes off as Moons saw what I think was the second drink take. Ah, there's a low light. There it is. Moons has it down to 2, and neither of them are the right person. Magician says he thinks the purloin was a misclick. I think it was brilliant. Misclick or no, I think it was a great play. So, I think Moons is just trying to decide who to shoot here. He's like, I don't know what he's doing. He's sure as heck not looking at Magician. Magician just microfilmed. It was a white test. That's not the story here. The story is, which of these 2 civilians is Moon going to shoot? That is the big question. You know what? Let's speed this up a bit. 2 times speed. This is... Okay, 4 times speed. This is fun. I'm enjoying myself. Apparently he was trying to act as if he'd just seen the purloin. That's interesting. But yeah, it's literally which of these 2 people, if either of them, is Moons going to shoot. No. The answer is no. Okay. That was a game. I've never gone through a game at 4 times speed before. That was very enjoyable. Alright. Let's alright. Last game. Current scoreline is 11-4. Let's see if Moons can make it 5 in his finale as the spy. That was awesome. Alright, last game. Any 4 of 8 new high-rise with Moons on the spy. AI dumps him at center statue. That's unfortunate because he is getting highlight. Oh, the swap! Oh, what a play! I don't think Magician knows. What a play! Yes! That's awesome! That's not the kind of thing I would peg Moons on doing. That was sweet! Well done, my friend. That's going to give him a huge lead to start this thing out. But again, he didn't frickin' inspect. Why did he not inspect? If he hit 1 green inspect, he could have got it all done. He could have had 2 missions done instead of just the 1. Why did he not inspect? I will never know. I will never know. Does hit a quick green flirt there, up to 85%. Moons is in a very good position, just not as good a position as he could be. Stepping over. Nanobread comes off. He could be 1 flirt away from victory right now. He very easily could be. Problem is, he's not. What's the plan here for Moons? What is that extra mission going to be? Goes for the behind the back bug. Does not wind up working out for him. Goes for the wrong-handed bug coming into conversation. Again, does not hit it. Was not quite close enough. Finishes up his flirt. Both bug attempts not seen or even suspected, I think, by Magician. Minute and 20 left to play. He needs one more mission completion. And he's kicking himself for not getting those inspects now. What's the plan here? It's too late to go for fingerprints. Can't go back to center statue, I don't think. What's the plan? What is the plan? Is there a plan? Is he really going for fingerprints now? Is he really? It's not even a fingerprintable briefcase. What is this last mission going to be? It may have to be a purloin. I don't think it's time for anything else unless he can get a bug off. I think it has to be purloin. I think it does. Moons could very easily have won this game, but suddenly the clock is running down on him. Only 20 seconds left to play, and nothing is turning up. He does hit the green test on the purloin. This could be big. You see him run. It is going to be overtime. He's very exposed in this position. Does Magician know who to shoot? He does not. And Moons comes up with a big win on the end of the game. And ladies and gentlemen, that is that. Thanks a ton for everyone who came out to watch. Me and Warning Track are going to start... You know what? There. That is much more normal looking. Me and Warning Track are going to start casting together, we think, on Friday nights. We're not entirely sure when on Friday nights. I'll keep you guys updated at Tobo TV on Twitter. Link to that is in the down there. But yeah, I think I'm about done. Thanks a ton for everybody who came out to watch. And until next time, this is Toboshi with dramatic lighting, signing off.